Well, hi there, welcome back, and if you're new here, my name is Jackie, and I've just moved back to Alberta, Canada, my home province, after living for, 30 years or so in the UK and Europe. I've come back to hang out with family and friends and reconnect, and I live in my 2015 Dodge Grand Caravan for a variety of reasons. Oh, hello, welcome back. Where did I leave you in the last one? I think it was Lake Minnewanka, where I had that gorgeous wild skate, heading towards Lake Louise, and I've got a couple more days, tops, before I have to get back to the Northlands, and I've got a very, very long pet sit with a very, very large dog, and I'm kind of grateful because I need to reset and reboot a few things before I can move forward with ideas and plans. I need the earnings so I can put it back in the van. I have some huge decisions to make over the next few months, including whether or not I'm going to be staying on this continent and going back to the UK, perhaps. So I have a lot to mull over. In the meantime, my diesel heater is playing up for the first time since I've installed it. I suspect it has a lot to do with the very serious conditions it has to toil away in. But that's I'm strange this way. I'm very glad to have the opportunity to strip it down, to clean it out, to service it, and to get familiar with all of that, because I think that's going to always play a part in my future nomadic life. So I've ordered a kit from Amazon, and it should be waiting for me when I get back into town. And hey, I'll do a video about that for, especially all of us female nomads who are thinking about installing diesel heaters. May as well dig deep into the realities of these cheap Chinese diesel heaters, but even the more expensive ones like the S-Bar and the Webasto's, they also need regular maintenance. Albeit they're more reliable than these Chinese ones. Chinese ones are cheap for a reason. In any case, I am heading down through Banff National Park right now towards Jasper. I don't know where I'm going to turn off to go back to Alberta, which is east. Back to Edmonton, which is east. And I want still the opportunity to use my skis one more time. Either use my skis or go on an epic hike. The weather is beautiful. It's still a little bit windy. I mean, it's just it's so gorgeous. Oh my God, you gotta see this. So yes, I'm debating whether to turn off on the Bow Valley Parkway or keep on going towards Lake Louise and get up into the elevation where there's going to be some more snow. I mean, it's just sort of a devastating lack of snow here around the Banff area. So stick around for a while and see where I end up. I'm hoping that it's somewhere that I've got up here. Well, I confess that there's going to be an awful lot of driving on this video, as there seems to be in a lot of my videos. However, it's really about that in Canada. It's a long way to get anywhere, but hey, I'm taking you through a place that people spend thousands and thousands of dollars to visit, and yeah, it's worth it just to have a little look at these wildlife overpasses that Parks Canada has built to help animals cross the road safely in their migrations, and to save the lives of some of these turkeys that drive way too fast going through our national parks and everywhere else. Stop driving so fast, you people! Well, I'm in beautiful Lake Louise now. I'm going to make a quick little stop here for some fuel. Lake Louise has a long history of indigenous settlement. The Stoney First Nations people were the first inhabitants of the area. And then along came the CPR, the Canadian Pacific Railway, in about 1870. And then tourism, and then everything changed forever. Oh, God only knows what they're going to charge for fuel here. Well, of course, I've chosen the Icefields Parkway. Did you think I wasn't going to? I'm going to look for some snow. So the Icefield Parkway stretches for about 230 kilometers and links Lake Louise in the south with Jasper in the north. And, the story of the Icefields Parkway began well over 50 million years ago when tectonic forces pushed the existing ocean floor up and created the mountains that you see now. And this all flanks the Great Divide. Just stopped at the Crowfoot Glacier to have a look. There were a lot of people backcountry ski touring and then coming back down the slopes there. I mean, that looks pretty exhilarating. But I'm looking for something a little bit flatter, a little bit more suitable for my skills and my skis. So we're at 2,000 meters here, the Bow Pass. So I think I know where I'm going to aim myself now, on the Columbia Icefield itself, which has a big center, and there's just bazillions of people that go there in the season and the shoulder seasons. There shouldn't be that many people, if anybody, there this time of year. And I know that there's a beautiful meadow underneath the actual glaciers, and I'm thinking I'm going to give that a try. That would be a nice ski. Okay, well, here I am at the Columbia Icefield itself, and as suspected, there's nobody here. Hurrah! Well, it's a bit of a sad sight sometimes, especially when you come here in the summer. The glaciers in the Columbia Icefield have been receding due to climate change, and that includes the Athabasca Glacier in front of us. I remember coming here when I was a kid. That's right, way back in the dinosaur age, and there was a heck of a lot more glacier even back then. Oops. Well, just move along, folks. Nothing to see here. Yeah, I'm a fairly crap skier, but these skis are quite tricky, and they're not really skis. They're more like snowshoes, and they're just really designed to go on rolling terrain. Going down these little slopes is quite difficult. Oh, as unbelievably beautiful as it is, it's really hard going. It's so warm. The snow is melting and it's clinging to the skins of my skis, and I'm just getting big snowball ski shoes and I'm not gliding. But that's okay. I'm going to go a little bit further. I'm going to be losing the light anyway. It's a bit odd that it's so warm up here at the end of January. It's not right. A little further, and I may just take off my skis, attach them to my pack, and hike back to the car. We'll see. Yeah, check this out. There's one iceberg. And it just picks up more and more as I go. Okay, well, I sure can't complain. Just amazing. Wow. Well, I know there's a wax that I can get for conditions like this and apply it to the skins. Another thing to buy. Well, for those of you who weren't here a few videos ago, I bought these ski shoes off of Facebook Marketplace for a real bargain, and they've given me a lot of pleasure so far. Ow! That's the third time today. Who are you going to blame this time? Oh, without the skis, wow, tough going. Whew. There's trusty Lady Grey waiting for me down there. This whole walk is just on the side of the road, but because it's so quiet right now, it feels incredibly isolated. One last backwards glance to last me for a little while. Well, there's no way in the world I could be disappointed with that despite the conditions. And now I'm heading into Jasper and am confronted once again by the terrible destruction around the town and the park. So, park gates, they're rebuilding. Well, that's good to see. That was sad. to come through here on the way down south and see those park gates completely gone. I'm just pulling into Jasper from the south for the first time since the fires, and you know, I thought that it wouldn't affect me now. I thought I could just start going through and just make it feels normal, that it's so badly scarred. But yeah, it's really choking me up. What's it going to be like in the summer? Poor old Jasper. They'll make it work. Time for a little dinner. Well, after a lovely dinner and a very good night's sleep in one of my favorite places on earth, Jasper Town, I make my way back towards Edmonton, 350 kilometers or so. But little did I know, there's some pretty horrific weather waiting for me just down the road. What a bunch of and of course it throws everything back up at you, and you can see bugger all. I've got work coming up, and I gotta get back, and this is life in Alberta.
That interesting.
Oh, phew, what a relief to get off the Yellowhead Highway. What a mess. Well, this is the part where I'm going to ask you, if you enjoyed this content, to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for my next videos. It really would help me to grow the channel, and I need ya. Also, it's really nice to hear from you in the comments. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!